It's boss time! Here comes Sasha.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from Boston, Massachusetts, Sasha Banks.
Sasha Banks has made a great deal of history here in WWE. Competed in the first ever women's Hell in a Cell match, multiple-time Raw Women's Champion. You should get one of those rings that say Graves on it, like Sasha has. I'll pass. Look who's here on Raw!
Yeah, Michael!
It's Bayley!
Give me a hug, man!
No!
And her partner, from San Jose, California, Bayley.
You guys ready for the best part? It's a wacky waving inflatable arm flailing Bayley buddies on Raw! It's just an infectious feeling when Bayley comes to town. When Bayley competes, everybody's feeling hug right, except Corey.
I think she just winked. Foxy time!
And their opponents. First, accompanied by Dana Brooke, from Ponte Vedra Beach, Florida, Alicia Fox.
Hey, Alicia! Alicia!
Well,
you should have heard what Byron was saying about you earlier today.
Michael! I'm getting out of here.
Good, thank God. Now the show can get crazy like a fox. Yeah, she's not quite like all your other superstars in WWE. She has some issues. Unpredictable, sure. Mickie James!
And her partner, from Richmond, Virginia, Mickie James.
A six-time champion. Think about everything this woman has accomplished in her career, and then talk about her all-time great rivalries with three Hall of Famers, Trish Stratus, Lita, and Beth Phoenix. Oh, Mickey's got a list of great matches a mile long, but let's talk about her sixth women's championship. Mickie has an opportunity tonight to make a little bit more history. The tag team action underway here.
Guys, the tag team scene in WWE right now is so impressive, and these two tandems are a lot of the reason why.
Running clothesline. Hammerlock applied. Oh, no. Uh-oh. It's going to break their arm. Oh, man.
Gosh, why?
All the way up and around the world.
Crucifix head scissors. That'll make your heart beat. Sweat starting to form on Alicia Fox's brow. Her and her partner aren't going to let this derail them, though.
She's putting up quite a fight here, Cole, but despite that, now is probably a good time to look for the tag.
She certainly hasn't looked impressive here tonight, guys, but it's still early, and things can turn around on a dime here in WWE.
Neckbreaker!
I spoke to Sasha Banks after she participated in Abu Dhabi's first ever women's match, and she was overwhelmed with emotion. But what touched her the most were the crowd's chants of, "This is hope." What are we gonna see here?
Twice as nice. Reflecting on your conversation with Sasha Banks, Byron, Sasha feels she has a responsibility to empower women all over the globe to find the boss in themselves.
Yeah, you know what? I'll hand it to Sasha Banks. She finally humbled herself enough to allow one night not to be all about her.
It's obvious when watching Sasha Banks, she exudes confidence.
Well, pride is certainly a sin Banks is guilty of. Her opponent tonight looking to show her some humility.
And the big boot lands. We recognize Sasha Banks' overwhelming confidence. Many competitors have tried to humble Sasha, but how can anyone stop her swagger?
Well, you gotta somehow frustrate Sasha Banks. Somehow you have to put a dent of doubt into that confidence. A tough thing to do when you're talking about the boss. In a tag team contest, a superstar and partner lock up against another duo. Unless there's a special stipulation added to the match, the traditional rules of a singles match apply in terms of winning the match via pinfall, submission, countout, or disqualification.
Look at this. In a standard tag team match, one competitor is in the ring against an opponent, and their teammate is in their corner standing on the ring apron. I should also point out that the competitor in the ring, as far as the referee is concerned, is the legal man. Only the legal man can attempt to... There it is. She's made the tag.
And her partner is on absolute fire right now.
Oh, talk about getting flattened.
Yeah, she's going to be feeling that one for a while.
Bayley has spent her whole career with many of her peers doubting her abilities. The competition tends to overlook Bayley and disregard her accomplishments. I'm always perplexed as to why Bayley doesn't receive more respect.
She's flipped a switch and the light is on.
Looks like Alicia Fox is feeling the physicality of this contest.
Michael, to pick up on what you said about Bayley not getting respect, it dates all the way back to her time at...
No! She breaks it!
Wow, she's quite the escape artist, Michael.
Big slam. Beautiful corkscrew elbow drop.
When a superstar is in a tag team match and has endured heavy amounts of punishment, they must find a way back to their corner to tag their partner. Something that they have to try is doing creates separation between them and their opponent. That space gives a superstar the ability to move and catch their breath.
Alicia Fox with the tag. Corey, you touched on this before, part of the tag. She counters before it's too late. Look at the look in her eyes. She's in the zone now. I guess she feels there's something to be said for going back to something that worked before. Bayley has her in her sights. Bayley's looking to end it. An absolutely perfect belly to belly.
Wow, she's fought her way all the way back here.
Yeah, what an incredible tag team contest. Corey, this team's on fire. I mean, I don't know how you stop them.
I don't know if you can. They're firing on all cylinders.
And the WWE fans absolutely love them. I mean, it is so much fun to watch.
You don't have to like them, but you got to respect them. These two get it done inside the ring.
Coming up next is a tale all about the odds. Get ready for a handicap match.
It'll be the Revival against the Luchadors.
No flips, Byron.
Just this. Tag team specialist. There may not be a better team in all of WWE right now than Dawson and Wilder. Great tag teams are on the same page. These two are in the same syllable.
Like you and I, Corey. What about me?
And their opponent, at a combined weight of 511 pounds, Gran Metalik, Kalisto, and Lince Dorado, the Luchadors.
Sounds to me, guys, like this crowd is ready to get this night started.
They're not the only ones, Cole. It seems to me that these superstars want nothing more than to get their hands on one another.
I was talking to Scott Dawson in the back earlier tonight, and Scott calls himself the tactician of the Revival.
And given the odds here, I suspect this one will be quick and not so painless.
Scott Dawson says he is an innovator in the ring while still being old school.
Well, taking lessons from some of the greats like the Minnesota Wrecking Crew, Scott Dawson prides himself on being a ring general.
Tag. And here comes his partner. This is not going to be good. Oh, goodness.
Jam your leg in a bad way.
Scott Dawson on the defensive here.
He's up against an almost unwinnable battle here in this handicap match.
The important thing is that he doesn't overreact here. He's taken on a little bit of damage, but it's nothing he can't overcome.
He's looking banged up here, guys.
And it looks like things are about to get even worse.
Hey guys, remember when Shane McMahon competed against the supposed Legion of Doom in a handicap match back in 1999? What a joke that was. He told everybody he'd go up against Hawk and Animal. Instead, what we got were a couple of LOD imposters.
Oh, and a snap there.
That'll give you whiplash.
I remember that Shane McMahon's handicap match you were mentioning earlier very well, Byron, and those imposters posing as Hawk and Animal, the Legion of Doom, were none other than Pat Patterson and Gerald Briscoe. Or should I call them the Stooges?
No, you shouldn't call them the Stooges. Have a little respect, Cole. We're talking about two Hall of Famers.
Oh, and he slips out.
Wow, looked to me like he had it locked in pretty good. I guess not.
These two work so well together.
Big hip toss.
A lot can go wrong in a match like this, guys. In fact, I'll be surprised if we don't see a major injury occur here tonight.
Oh, wow. He used his body as a weapon there. Scott Dawson looks to be in some pretty bad trouble here. How can he get out of this mess?
To Corey's point, handicap matches are an incredibly dangerous atmosphere, and being outmanned in any way, whether it's by 1, 2, or even more competitors, can result in serious injury.
Or in the case of Braun Strowman, you can be outmanned and still somehow be the one delivering the injuries. I mean, he is absolutely unbelievable.
Setting him up for something here. And whatever it is, it's going to hurt, and it's going to hurt bad.
Perfect timing on that Hurricane Rana.
I always loved a good handicap match growing up, especially when you'd see Andre the Giant go up against 2 or 3 jabronis. Despite being outmanned, you always knew Andre would walk away with the win.
Oh, going to the top, high risk. The diving cross body, the end is near.
Andre the Giant really was the king of the handicap match, as Corey was saying earlier. Nielsen may...
Lince Dorado may have it. You got a feel for Scott Dawson, looking beaten down at this point.
That was incredible. It's not Scott Dawson's night, guys. It's just not.
Well, that was a close call.
Look at the look on his opponent's face, Cole. He can't believe it.
And now he goes for it a second time.
Just go for the finisher already. I don't understand the delay. The object is to win the match, isn't it? Come on, let's go.
Kalisto showing signs of slowing down. To be expected, though. It's not like he's in there with a slouch, guys.
He may very well find himself on the wrong end of this decision if he doesn't come up with something quickly.
As Corey continues to criticize the action in the ring, allow me to take the other side of the argument. The last thing any superstar wants to do is go for the finisher prematurely. No good can come of that.
Yeah, you really want to wait for the exact right time. If you go for it and miss, that could be the momentum shift your opponent has been waiting for.
Full Nelson applied.
Kalisto covers.
Smart.
And Dash Wilder kicks out.
Wilder kicks out because he still has more fists to deliver.
And check it out, Kalisto getting into an even higher gear here.
He's just so quick.
That changes the entire complexion of this match. Things look dire for Dash Wilder.
Not looking good, Byron. Seems to me, guys, like we're just moments away from seeing the finisher, which could obviously put this match on ice.
Tag.
These two work so well together.
Big hip toss.
The finisher could absolutely end this match, Michael, as you were saying, but it's not a guarantee. Sometimes it takes 2 or even 3 to get the job done, and even then, it's not a sure bet. A la Randy Savage versus the Ultimate Warrior at WrestleMania 7.
That's my favorite match of all time. Randy Savage landed an amazing 5 top rope elbow drops, but was still unable to put Warrior away. And you know what? He probably could have hit him with 5 more.
Wilder's looking to finish this. When this guy's on, look at backbreaker.
Corey, that looked familiar.
Can he finish the job?
You got to think about using the finisher here pretty soon, I would think. Just pick up the win and move on. There's no need to keep this thing going longer than necessary.
Wilder's looking to finish this.
Good point, but well-executed double team.
Just when you thought Scott Dawson was out of this one.
And there's the cover. 2.
This one's far from over.
What a kick out.
We may very well be seeing the finisher here very shortly, guys, and when that happens, you can bet this one's gonna be over.
Scott Dawson just too fast for him. Kalisto is playing mind games now, and it seems to be having an effect.
I'm with Corey. I suspect the finisher is on the horizon, and given how impactful that move has been as of late, I'd say there's almost no coming back from it.
You're right, Michael. It seems like that finisher has become more and more impactful with each passing week, if that's even possible.
Kalisto's feeling it. So painful.
This one is over.
Look at this again, guys.
This match might just be over.
I don't know where he gets the energy, but it seems endless right now.
Oh my God, guys. Look at this.
Oh, do this.
Taken out with a power bomb.
Looking for an opening for that finisher, it seems, and that's a smart move. Just hit the finisher, get the win, and get out of there.
He knows he's in trouble. Grand Metalik going for it.
This is a level of destruction no one was expecting.
Looks like the end of the line for Wilder.
Too close for comfort.
He's still in this.
Anytime a super...
Ooh! Looks like the end of the line for Wilder.
Goes down hard. Unleashing it for the second time now.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
He may have discovered his favorite move.
We've seen some pretty lopsided handicap matches over the years, and one that stands out in my mind, well, it might just be the 2010 encounter that saw John Cena take on 6 members of the Nexus.
Diving moonsault!
That 6-on-1 match Byron brought up earlier actually could have even been more lopsided. If you remember, it was originally supposed to be 7-on-1, but John Cena was able to take Darren Young out of the equation when he injured him the week prior.
Well, you know what? He should have kept taking Nexus members out, because even without Darren Young, the Nexus was able to accomplish their goal that night, defeat John Cena.
Back in the ring again.
Oh, what incredible power! Good cover from Grand Metalik.
He kicks out before 3. Wow. There are certain superstars who are synonymous with handicap matches. Of course, there's Andre the Giant, and more recently, Braun Strowman. But I don't think I've ever seen anybody in more handicap matches than Big Show, guys. And once again, we see a return to this specific maneuver. Hey, whatever works. Oh, man, what a hit.
Knocked right off the apron. I couldn't agree with you more about what you were saying earlier, Michael. It seems like Big Show has been in dozens, if not hundreds of...
Grand Metalik's going for it.
Loves to fly! Looks like the end of the line for Wilder.
We may very well be seeing the finisher here very shortly, guys, and when that happens, you can bet this one's gonna be over.
He lands the atomic drop.
He's on his heels. He's been taken to the limit here in this handicap match.
It's going to be hard for him to win this handicap match if he doesn't somehow find a way to fend off some of this punishment he's taking.
In a back-and-forth match like this, he has to do everything in his power not to let his opponent gain too much momentum here.
I'm with Corey. I suspect the finisher is on the horizon, and given how impactful that move has been as of late, I'd say there's almost no coming back from it.
You're right, Michael. It seems like that finisher has become more and more impactful with each passing week, if that's even possible.
Great move there, guys.
Tandem offense on the horizon.
He's focusing on the face now.
I always loved a good handicap match growing up, especially when you'd see Andre the Giant go up against 2 or 3 jabronis. Despite being outmanned, you always knew Andre would walk away with the win.
And Lince Dorado slips out of harm's way.
Andre the Giant really was the king of the handicap match, as Cole was saying earlier. And he also made quite a name for himself competing in battle royals, as you would see.
Lince Dorado may have it.
You gotta believe this one's over. This one's over, guys. Things just went from bad to worse for Dash Wilder.
Lince Dorado with the W. Some superstars doing what they do best. Here are the highlights.
Hope everybody at home set those DVRs, because that was a match you're going to want to watch again and again and again. Epic. I can watch highlights of that one all night long. One of the great WWE matches I've ever been able to watch.
Here are your winners, Natalie, Kalisto, and Lince Dorado, the Luchador.
Big win here to start the show.
And you just know the rest of the card is watching in the back, wondering how in the world they're going to follow that.
Believe it or not, that's just the beginning, folks. Stay tuned for more great action. Looks like he's going to grace us with his presence once more.
He looks very focused and ready to make a point.
Let's see what he has to say. Not a care in the world.
Doesn't seem to be taking it too seriously.
like a sack of potatoes.
Ziggler may be in trouble here, but not for a second do I expect him to back down now.
He just has to make sure this doesn't get too out of hand for him. Sometimes, momentum has a way of permanently swinging one way. That's what he wants to avoid here.
This is all part of the process, guys. He knew he would take on some offense.
The referee has seen enough, and this one is... We have a great match coming up next.
Who will reign supreme?
Drop kick on the mark. He's got him now. I don't think I've seen a superstar more driven to succeed than Drew McIntyre. When he was released in 2014, McIntyre said he'd be back, and that's exactly what happened.
Oh, McIntyre really took a negative and turned it into a positive. Instead of feeling sorry for himself and blaming everybody else, he traveled the globe and made himself an even bigger star.
Following up on what you two were saying about McIntyre's initial release, not only did he return with more fire and fans, he also came back in even better shape than before.
Yeah, McIntyre's always had a height advantage, but in his time away, he worked on his strength, conditioning, and added considerable power to his Claymore kick and aftershock DDT. Hooked up.
He slams him down with authority.
Oh, man, right to the arm. Hyperextend your elbow.
Dolph Ziggler shows his true agility and strength when he nails an opponent with the zigzag. Ziggler can drop an opponent with that move from almost any angle.
And what a reversal from Drew McIntyre.
Man, Ziggler gets out of the way quickly.
Lightning speed from Dolph.
One of the most impressive things about Zigzag from Dolph is that he's able to send opponents of any size crashing down to the canvas.
Dolph Ziggler has so many physical tools, the man can finish off an opponent in several ways. That makes the zigzag that much more dangerous as a finishing maneuver.
He wants no part of the outside.
Man, Ziggler gets out of the way quickly.
Lightning speed from Dolph.
From the second rope, driving down. Drew McIntyre beginning to look a little weak out there.
He'll need to find a way to turn things around here.
He's really starting to look fatigued here, guys, and when that happens, your whole body starts to give out on you. He's going to need to be careful here.
He's not looking like himself right now, and I hate to say it, but this might be the beginning of the end for him here.
I'd say Drew McIntyre's career is a story of two completely different chapters. McIntyre himself would tell you his first chapter didn't quite go as planned, but boy, chapter 2 is a whole nother story. Incoming.
Michael, I like your analogy of McIntyre's career as two different chapters. And while Chapter 1 didn't necessarily blow anybody away, there was a foreshadowing of his future success.
Oh, even Mr. McMahon himself called McIntyre a future world champion, which of course later came true in 2017 when McIntyre defeated Bobby Roode for the NXT Championship.
Look out!
You got to think about using the finisher here pretty soon, I would think. Just pick up the win and move on. There's no need to keep this thing going longer than necessary.
The body can't take much more of that.
Ziggler may be in trouble here. Well, he knew this was going to be a fight heading into this one.
Yeah, but it looks to me like he still has plenty of energy in that body of his. I wouldn't look too much into this right now.
Good point by Byron earlier. If there's an opening to execute the finisher, you got to take it. The last thing you want to do is let your opponent hang around for no reason. I can tell you, bad things happen when you do that. If you don't believe me, just go back and watch Skip for
McIntyre.
Oh, Drew McIntyre brings the pain.
To think, I almost wrote him off earlier.
Which will start the referee's count.
Just go for the finisher already. I don't understand the delay. The object is to win the match, isn't it? Come on, let's go.
Vertical suplex.
Nice.
Big-time power slam. As Corey continues to criticize the action in the ring, allow me to take the other side of the argument. The last thing any superstar wants to do is go for the finisher prematurely. No good can come of that.
Yeah, you really want to wait for the exact right time. If you go for it and miss, that could be the momentum shift your opponent has been waiting for. And Ziggler gets out of the way quickly.
Lightning speed from Dolph.
If you recall, guys, when Drew McIntyre first showed up here in 2009, he was anointed the Chosen One. And while it may have been premature back then, I'd say McIntyre is more than living up to it nowadays.
Seems like Ziggler has lost a step. And at this... Whoa, look ringside, guys.
Yeah, what's going on here?
Seems to be... Look at Dolph Ziggler. Zigzag!
That has got to be it.
Let me tell you, the human body was not meant to be slammed like that.
Chin music!
Wow,
He goes for the cover.
Yes! Ziggler takes it!
We've got some time to take a little look at some of the highlights from that one.
From the opening bell, this match was one for the ages. I'm almost speechless. Almost.
Here is your winner, Dolph Ziggler.
Kicking off the night with an impressive victory. And if that match is any indication of what to expect here tonight, we are in for an amazing evening.
What a match, and a quick thank you to everybody for spending part of their Christmas with us here at the WWE. Stay with us, ladies and gentlemen, because up next is a match where you want strategy and the odds in your favor. We have a team led by one of our breakout talents
Against the authors of pain.
These superstars are chomping at the bit, especially the ones with the numbers on their side.
I am a man at war, and I am fighting for all of the broken people, all of the people thrown overboard. They always try to shame us, but they don't speak the language. No, we're not nameless, we're not faceless, we were born for greatness. Somebody sound the
It's time for our first match of the night, guys, and it looks like we have quite the contest coming up.
And good luck to those who have to follow this one. You're going to need it.
It's devastation time! Frightening! Unnerving. A couple of bad dudes.
And their opponents. First, at a combined weight of 620 pounds, the Raw Tag Team Champions, Razor and Akam, the Authors of Pain. And their partner, from Birmingham, England, weighing in at 140 pounds, Drake Maverick.
Guys, we're getting tonight.
Takes him down with brute force there. After that epic entrance, Bobby Roode has even more amazing tricks with his technical wrestling skills.
And given the odds here, I suspect this one will be quick and not so painless.
Bobby Roode looking good tonight, truly worthy of the expensive robes he wears to the ring.
I can't believe I'm agreeing with a guy who shops at Suit City, but if these were fashion competitions, his opponents would have already lost.
Hey guys, remember when Shane McMahon competed against the supposed Legion of Doom in a handicap match back in 1999? What a joke that was. He told everybody he'd go up against Hawk and Animal. Instead, what we got were a couple of LOD imposters.
He executes a textbook schoolboy. I remember that Shane McMahon's handicap match you were mentioning earlier very well, Byron, and those imposters posing as Hawk and Animal of the Legion of Doom were none other than Pat Patterson and Gerald Briscoe, or should I call them the Stooges?
No, you shouldn't call them the Stooges. Have a little respect, Cole. We're talking about two Hall of Famers here.
We've seen some pretty lopsided handicap matches over the years, and one that stands out in my mind, well, it might just be the 2010 encounter that saw John Cena take on 6 members of the Nexus.
That 6-on-1 match Byron brought up earlier actually could have even been more lopsided. If you remember, it was originally supposed to be 7-on-1, but John Cena was able to take Darren Young out of the equation when he injured him the week prior.
Well, you know what? He should have kept taking Nexus members out, because even without Darren Young, the Nexus was able to accomplish their goal that night: defeat John Cena.
Snake Eyes! There are certain superstars who are synonymous with handicap matches. Of course, there's Andre the Giant, and more recently, Braun Strowman. But I don't think I've ever seen anybody in more handicap matches than Big Show, guys. He landed it! And he connects with the leg.
I couldn't agree with you more about what you were saying earlier, Michael. It seems like Big Show has been in dozens, if not hundreds, of handicap matches. And believe it or not, let's say he won the majority of it.
Yeah, but I can tell you one he didn't win.
How about on SmackDown back in July of 2008 when he was forced to take on MVP, Vladimir Kozlov, Shelton Benjamin, and the Great Khali. So I don't know if there's a man alive who could have turned back that foursome. A lot can go wrong in a match like this, guys. In fact, I'll be surprised if we don't see a major injury occur here tonight.
Going for the double play with this move. And a lethal clothesline.
He's in a little bit of trouble now. And at this point, you have to wonder if he can recover from this.
Listen to this crowd. They can see this handicap match is starting to slip away from him here.
To Corey's point, handicap matches are an incredibly dangerous atmosphere, and being outmanned in any way, whether it's by 1, 2, or even more competitors, can result in serious injury.
Or in the case of Braun Strowman, you can be outmanned and still somehow be the one delivering the injuries. I mean, he is absolutely unbelievable.
With a suplex.
There are certain superstars who are synonymous with handicap matches. Of course, there's Andre the Giant, and more recently, Braun Strowman. But I don't think I've ever seen anybody in more handicap matches than Big Show, guys.
I couldn't agree with you more about what you were saying earlier, Michael. It seems like Big Show has been in dozens, if not hundreds, of handicap matches. And believe it or not, let's say he won the majority of them.
Yeah, but I can tell you one he didn't win. How about on SmackDown back in July of 2008 when he was forced to take on MVP, Vladimir Kozlov, Shelton Benjamin, and the Great Khali? So I don't know if there's a man alive who could have turned back that foursome.
We've seen some pretty lopsided handicap matches over the years, and one that stands out in my mind, well, it might just be the 2010 encounter that saw John Cena take on 6.
Great job escaping, trying to turn this thing around.
That 6-on-1 match Byron brought up earlier actually could have even been more lopsided. If you remember, it was originally supposed to be 7-on-1, but John Cena was able to take Darren Young out of the equation when he injured him the week prior.
Well, you know what? He should have kept taking Nexus members out, because even without Darren Young, the Nexus was able to accomplish their goal that night, defeat John Cena.
Boom! Running STO.
Nicely done. Hurled with unbelievable authority.
A lot can go wrong in a match like this, guys. In fact, I'll be surprised if we don't see a major injury occur here tonight.
Clearly trying to take out the shoulder.
In WWE, there's as much chaos outside the ring as there is inside the ring.
Try working with Saxton at ringside. Look at this. Oh boy, he is rolling.
To Corey's point, handicap matches are an incredibly dangerous atmosphere, and being outmanned in any way, whether it's by 1, 2, or even more.
Oh, man. Rezar took his head off.
That should do it.
Oh man, what a hit.
Knocked right off the apron.
Here it comes. He's got him. Here's Razor. That'll have you worrying about long-term injuries for sure. Got him good there.
Yeah, let's take another look.
Looking for an opening for that finisher.
Shoulders on the mat.
This handicap matchup's in the books.
An absolutely inspiring, brutal, and epic matchup. Let's take another look at what made that handicap match one of the best ever.
That was just one of those matches that the men involved should just be proud to be a part of. A legendary performance. Count yourselves lucky, people. You might watch WWE for years and only see a match that good a few times. Epic.
of the night comes to an end in thrilling fashion.
If that's the type of action we're going to get all night long, I can't wait to see the rest of the card unfold.
Plenty more action still to come here tonight, folks. We got one-on-one action coming your way next. We have one of our breakout talents versus Finn Balor.
I am a man at war, and I am fighting for all of the broken people, all of the people all over the world. They always try to...
Making his way to the ring, accompanied by Samir Singh and Sunil Singh from Punjab, India, weighing in at 238 pounds, Jinder Mahal.
The modern-day Maharaja, a superstar who lives first class. Everything from airfare to limousines, the best service everywhere he goes.
No question about it, Jinder Mahal has done an amazing job, an incredible job of transforming his mind, transforming his physical appearance, but in doing so, Jinder Mahal craves the praise and admiration of the WWE Universe, who he feels has disrespected him every step of the way. I can thank the Singh brothers for a lot of his success as well. Yeah, that too. Welcome to Balor Club.
And his opponent, from Brent, County Wicklow, Ireland, weighing in at 190 pounds, Finn Balor!
One of the most incredible athletes to ever step foot in Monday Night Raw, Finn Balor, first ever Universal Champion. This man is an enigma with a profound skill set that we have never witnessed before. A world-renowned superstar.
Former NXT champion, the first ever Universal Champion, Finn Balor, ladies and gentlemen, is for real. A truly global superstar, a phenomenon amongst the WWE Universe. Finn Balor posted on social...
What grace! Float over into the dazzling move right there. He delivers a hard clothesline. Takes him out with a crossbody. What a maneuver! Back in the ring now.
confident, mysterious, and yes, a bit demonic, that's Finn Balor. After all, we're talking about the 2015 NXT Male Competitor of the Year, the overall Competitor of the Year, and the first man to be crowned WWE Universal Champion.
There's definitely a confidence and mystery about the man who named himself after the Irish mythology warrior named Finn and a warrior King Balor. Finn can also be, let's say, a bit demonic at times.
There's a quiet, cool confidence about Finn Balor. There's a mystery to this man who's been a champion everywhere he's competed. If anyone can relate to those things, it's definitely me. A lot can happen in a year, and there's no better proof of that than Jinder Mahal. At WrestleMania in 2017, Jinder Mahal got eliminated in the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal after throwing soda at a football player. In 2018, he beat 3 top competitors to become United States champion.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
Corey brought up Jinder Mahal's performance at back-to-back WrestleManias, and it has to be mentioned the level of competition. Randy Orton, Bobby Roode, and Rusev are tough on their own, but Mahal won out against all 3 to become United States champion.
That's a memory Mahal will never forget. But he'll also never forget the embarrassment of losing that title to Jeff Hardy just 1 week later.
Look at Finn Balor making his move.
Almost through the turnbuckle.
Now that's what I call making a statement.
Finn Balor can draw the curtains on this one.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
Great job escaping, trying to turn this thing around.
Oh, he turns it around.
Things not looking great for Finn Balor. He looks incredibly motivated, though. Don't expect him to be down for long.
I can tell you with all certainty that he did not anticipate his opponent mounting any sort of comeback here. And it looks like he was wrong. Very wrong.
Seems to me, guys, like we're just moments away from seeing the finisher, which could obviously put this match on ice.
The finisher could absolutely end this match, Michael, as you were saying, but it's not a guarantee. Sometimes it takes 2 or even 3 to get the job done, and even then, it's not a sure bet. A la Randy Savage versus the Ultimate Warrior at WrestleMania 7.
That's my favorite match of all time. Randy Savage landed an amazing 5 top rope elbow drop, but was still unable to put Warrior away. And you know what? He probably could have hit him with 5 more. There was just no stopping the Warrior on that one.
Drop kick. Balor looking to end it.
Oh, 1916.
That's how you put an exclamation point on the end of a match, guys.
Finn Balor going high risk.
Balor looking to end it.
Coup de grace.
That should do it.
He's going for the pin.
You got to think about using the finisher here pretty soon, I would think. Just, yes! Unreal performance.
And here's another look at some incredible action from a match that we're not likely to stop talking about for a long, long time.
I don't like to throw around a lot of praise, but my eyes tell me that might have been one of the great matches in recent WWE history. There's good, there's great, and then there's downright unbelievable WWE action. Ladies and gentlemen, you just got a taste of the unbelievable.
And that's the win to start off the night. And if that match is any indication of what to expect here tonight, we are in for an amazing evening.
What a match. And a quick thank you to everybody for spending part of their Christmas with us here at the WWE.
When we return, it's a battle where the participants will need to know where they are at all times.
We have a team led by one of the best talents on the roster today in a match that is sure to not disappoint.
I cannot wait